Hey everyone, this is Christy, Salty Stitcher Designs. Wanted to jump on today and do my September recap video. As you can see, I'm shooting from a different location today. I am in our house in Orlando, and yeah, we're gonna just go through. I have some really big finishes to pass, and also some great stitching coming up in October. So without further ado, I'm gonna start with the big finishes. So I mentioned some of these before, I think, maybe on Instagram. But we're gonna go through them here on the video. So, all right, let's see. The first one is Jean Farish's The Egret and the Dolphin, and this chart was originally designed as a sampler, so it had a big border on the top, big one on the bottom. It had some lettering in it. I just got rid of the border on the top, border on the bottom, got rid of the alphabet, and stitched the body of the pattern that included the dolphin and the egret. And then I added, so Jean was kind enough to chart a bunch of sayings, and I added a saying to the top and a saying to the bottom. So this is my finish. So Florida Keys on the top and Parrot Head on the bottom. And one of my favorite Jimmy Buffett quotes from A Salty Piece of Land, the book. Yep, so I did a bit of a color conversion on this, and I stitched it on I believe this is a 40 count linen. It was a Fortnite fabric linen that I had my stash, so I just went ahead and used that. So yeah, so that is the Egret and the Dolphin. I love this one. Now that I've shown it, I'm gonna go ahead and fully finish that, probably in a frame, and this will probably stay here at the house. My second big finish was Put a Bird on It. This was Modern Folk Embroidery, and it was a stitch along with the Sunshine Stitchers. And I stitched this, here it is. I posted a picture of it online, but I don't think it did it justice. So here is the finished piece. This is stitched on a Mani Didana Summer Sunset fabric and stitched with Silks for You. And I look at big blue there. That's the big motif in the center, or not in the center, it's kind of offset. There, see if I can get the camera work going. There we go. I love this, I love the way this came out. This is a 40 count fabric as well. So really excited about Put a Bird on It. This one is also gonna stay here at the house in Orlando after I get it framed. Right? Okay, and so this is I guess, a partial finish of Lady of the Flag. So this was a WIPGO call this month, and it took me, so I haven't been stitching on a lot in October. This was a September WIPGO call, and I just stitched on it until I finished the stitching. So this is really all I've been working on for about a month and a half now. And I have finished the stitching on Lady of the Flag. So there we go. That's the whole thing. And then I'll just come and kind of roll her up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so that Lady of the Flag is done with the stitching, and now I need to work on all of the beading. So that is going to be a project maybe for November, December time frame, I mean, it is a lot of beading, and I'm already behind on October stitching. So again, I just absolutely love how she turned out. This is like a 30 count printed fabric, 30 count, 32 count, somewhere in there, really loose. Used 2 threads, and this is the blue conversion. And it just, gosh, she's gorgeous. And I'm gonna work on beading her and hopefully get this finished. I know I promised the chart to Patty Penn. So Patty, I'm working on it, hoping to get this to you within the year. There. Okay, so those are my 3 big finishes. So let's go through some of the WIPGO. So WIPGO, we talked about Lady of the Flag. That was an August WIPGO call. Another WIPGO call was the diver. And I'm going to put that, I took a video. I didn't bring the diver with me. I typically don't travel with my full coverages. So the diver is still at home, but I'm going to put a video in, and you should be seeing it right about now. And this is how much I completed on the diver. I actually started, I think, partially on the diver. Got through a lot of the stitching in the top left-hand corner. And the diver is also a call for October. So as soon as I get home from this trip, I'm going to work on the diver. And then also WIPGO call is the Pelican. I'll put a picture of the Pelican in one of these corners of where I'm at right now. So I'm going to work on the Pelican as well. So the diver and the Pelican are going to get some good stitching in. My other WIP for WIPGO for September was Anzak. Anzak is a long dog sampler, and if I remember, I will put a picture up of where it was before I started, but this is how far I've gotten, and I think I've made peace with this silk thread that I'm using here. This is also a piece of Fortnite fabric that I had in my stash. Can't really get it anymore, but made peace with the silk, and then I added, ordered some more of the same silk, but in green. So I'm working on the continent here, Australia, and then I've worked on just pretty much all of this and Australia. So I got some really good stitching on this. I'm going to stitch on this a little bit today, I think, because it is also a call for October. Yeah, so that is Anzak. So these threads are so small and they're so tiny, the strands. So I'm using 2 strands on this 40 count fabric. Yep, so that is Anzak, and I think I'm going to try and finish the continent, because once I finish Australia there, then I can move on and just stitch right around it without fear of using the wrong color. I did get some blue silk, and I haven't decided whether to do, there's some waves right here in the corner. I might do in blue, but I haven't decided yet, because that's really the only, I'm looking at it, that's really the only blue on there, unless I wanted to do the sea creatures in blue. But yeah, I haven't decided. If you have any thoughts on that, let me know. I can actually show you. So this is a 6 strands, 8 meters. It's an art silk. Really fine thread. And I have some gold in here. I have some green and I have some blue. So yeah, we will see. And I think, yeah, here are some of the other colors I purchased, and there's a pretty blue in here that I may use. This came in a pack, kind of a color pack. So, yep. So more to follow on that. Kind of undecided. Okay, and we're gonna put that away for now. I wish I had a little bit more done on that, but I was really trying. To be honest, I thought I might start that one over using a Silks for You variegated, but I think I'm going to stick with it. I think I like how it is turning out. Okay, so I finished one stitch along and then started another. Patty Penn and Nisi Lynn and a couple others and I are working on, that's too shiny there, working on Boomerang Stitches Freak for the Beak. And this is a SAL. Anyone can join it? Anyone can join the SAL? This is just such a fun pattern. And Patty Penn broke it up into 12 different sections. The first section was, the first one was this first bird right here in the corner. And I completed her. This is such a fun project. The colors are amazing. And I'm stitching this on a Bee Stitch Me Lunar 40 count. So she's going to be a pretty big piece. This is a 40 count. I need to check, but I think I'm going to work on the second bird right here, right next to it. I think that's what Patty had designed. But essentially, if you do a bird a month, you're going to finish it. I haven't decided whether I'm going to stitch the wording on the bottom. I think if I'm going to hang this piece in the house, I think I'm just going to stitch the birds. I'm going to leave the title off of it. So that is my plan for Freak for the Beak. So this is going to come out, and maybe I'll work on this today as well and get the bird done. The colors are, I know I show this every time, but I love looking at this color palette is just fantastic. I have them all on Floss drops, all DMC. Just amazing colors. So a lot of fun stitching with one thread of DMC on 40 count. So that is turning out amazingly well. And if you want to join us, it's just Freak for the Beak Sal hashtag. Feel free to copy me. I'm pretty excited. This is a really fun stitch. And I think this pattern, I'm pretty sure this pattern's available in your local needle workshops. It was a new release a couple months ago. So it should be available. Okay, so for October WIPGO, another, what was also Cosmic Mermaid. Cosmic Mermaid, Primitive Hare. I really am getting the itch to finish her. I have some beading to do, and I have some stitching of, it's going to be the bottom part of her tail. So I have her body, I have the big part of the tail. I just need the bottom part. So, oh no, I have to do her body and the part of the tail. But this is where we are now for Cosmic Mermaid. I'm on a roll with her. I'm ready to finish it up. And it's just a bunch of block stitching and then a little bit of beading to do. Yeah, so that is Cosmic Mermaid. She is a WIPGO call. She also shares the bag with the Bella Filipina Amethyst. So if I have some time towards the end of the month and I finished everything else, I'll work on the Bella Filipina, and this is where I am with her. So I worked on a little bit of her hair since the last time. It is very gorgeous, very beautiful, but a lot of color changes in there. And these are not in Pattern Keeper, so they're a little bit more challenging. Or actually, they're not challenging necessarily. It just takes a little bit longer. Pattern Keeper speeds things up a whole heck of a lot. And I know there's some tutorials on how to put Miras and Bella Filipinas in Pattern Keeper or Markup RX, and I just haven't had time to fuss with it. Yeah, so I think that's all of my stitching. It's going to be a pretty quick video today. I am down visiting my husband, and I went to Epcot yesterday, which was nice because with all the government shutdown stuff going on, it was really nice just to get away for the day. I'm going to try and hit the Magic Kingdom. We have annual passes, so this was all already paid for in advance, and probably try and hit the Magic Kingdom on Wednesday, and then maybe Animal Kingdom at the end of the weekend, next weekend. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm excited to hit those, escape reality for just a little bit, and then I'll be back, heading back up to Tennessee. So anyway, I think those are all of the grand plans for the rest of October, and I'm hoping, so I'll be traveling next weekend. I'll probably come back to you at the end of the month to show you what I've accomplished. And yeah, I think that's it for me, so I'm going to let you go. Happy stitching. I hope your October is going well, and I hope you're getting a lot done. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Bye.